Right. Don't get me wrong, it's been a great trip. I've had a... Holy shit! Ah! How long have you been up there? You know, this is getting really weird for the both of us. You're here. Hey. 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 Well, you're here. You might as well come along. Well, good morning. It is middle of July. It just so happens to be my day off. Naturally. Oh, that was lightning. See that? Yeah. There are storms coming, and my wife is none too happy with me because I decided to come out here. I took a shot and trying to, so I either need to hurry and get loaded up or wait out the storm or load up, wait for the storm to pass. Then I really have nothing else better to do today than go pick up a package I'm having delivered. Decisions. More lightning. Oh, and thunder. Naturally. What to do? Reason we're here today, kids. If you've gotten out this summer, then odds are you've already faced that summer grind. Today's a couple of tips, techniques, just general things to help you get through that summer grind. And I've already covered a lot of it in other videos. I'm just going to kind of consolidate some of it and throw a couple of little things that I figured out over the summer that have given me some success. So let's get loaded up and face certain peril. Sorry, honey. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Maybe I should change this video to how to avoid being struck by lightning. There's an obvious answer to this. I just can't think of it right now. Holy shit! Whoa! Holy fucking shit! I should have put on my rain gear. Getting out of here will be fun. There is, I don't know if you can see it, way over there. The only way out there is a very large limb or small tree in the middle of the road. Yeah. I'm glad you're here with me, buddy. I don't know what I'd do with myself if you weren't. Probably have peace of mind, but that's overrated, right? Alright. While we're waiting for the rest of this stuff to blow on by, let's talk about the first obvious things. During all this debacle of rain and storm and falling limbs and trees and all this whatnot, we actually do need to talk about beating the summer grind. And it's the summer grind. If you're not familiar, if you're new to kayak fishing, you're new to fishing in general, that grind is more about your mindset and your willingness to get out in that heat, get out in that sun, humidity, just it's called the summer grind for a reason, because the fishing's not usually great. Again, a little bit of scientific fact: the warmer water gets, it loses its ability to hold oxygen, therefore the fish are not as active, and so they search for areas where it is cooler and there is more oxygen. That's why I prefer the river. It stays more oxygenated, it stays cooler, and there's more diversity for fish to hang around and really stick to, especially this time of year. They like, they'll go into deep little holes in the river, where the current kind of passes over, and they'll push up in the shade. I mean, like right on top of the bank. That's really where you need to work on your accuracy. Flipping it not into the bushes, but right there on top of the bank. Even if you get it on the bank and you're able to kind of drag it into that first couple of inches of water, that's where you're going to get hit. Because that fish is right, a lot of those fish are right there. Or those deep holes. And that's kind of the hard part, because unless you're really, really familiar with that body of water, then you don't need this information. You already know where the fish are. But if you're new, just try to see where deeper spots may or may not be. Fish the bottom, drag the bottom. I've got a Ned rig. I plan on putting on a Texas rig as soon as all this passes. But that's really your first tip. It's more, I know this is kind of dragging on, but it's more about the mindset and your willingness. I put it that way, but that's pretty much what it is. It's the summer grind. Anyway, second tip, and this is obvious, but we all have that one person. Maybe you are that one person. You're the special kind of person. Special as in you need certain access to, mental institutions, not Gold Star special, but you get it. Staying hydrated. I cannot express enough about staying hydrated and staying as cool as you can. If you're getting overheated, you start to feel, you stop sweating. You stop sweating, that's a bad sign, especially in this heat where it's been 95 plus degrees with 140% humidity every day. Then you want to stay cool, you want to stay hydrated, go to the shade. I got a video I'll put in the cards, so I think it's up there. I'll put a video. Yeah, stay cool, stay hydrated, folks. It really is that important. Go watch that video. May save your trip, or even maybe your special friend's life. You want another special tip from me to you? Check your wife's texts before you start loading your kayak. Well, let's have a look around. Well, it seems the worst has passed. Wow. So you remember me saying some of that mental fortitude and pushing, having that mindset that you're going to go fishing, you're going to do this, you're going to do this. I currently have that. We're going to do this. Man, my kayak is full of water. And here I thought it was past. All right. Go with smaller baits. Start targeting panfish. They're super aggressive. They're a lot of fun on an ultralight rod. And great thing about ultralights is they're super inexpensive. I think I may have paid 30 or 40 bucks for this one combo. And I put some 6-pound, this is copoly, 6-pound copoly. I like copoly for smaller fish, mainly because it really holds a knot really well for small baits and thin line. Really thin line, copoly is really great for that. Holds a knot really well. So go with small baits. I keep a tackle box, particular tackle box of small rooster tails, small little baits, crappie baits, any number of just small baits, and that's what I'll use. And so I'm going to go with a small rooster tail. The chartreuse one looks just about right. And when it comes to rooster tails, I've said this before, I'll say it again, not sponsored by no means. They're just, they work. The actual brand rooster tail, don't go with the Walmart brands or any. I've not found a small little spinnerbait like that works any better than an actual rooster tail. And I've used several off brands, so to speak, and they've been garbage. So, my opinion, take it for what it is. If you have found a quality spinnerbait, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested. Really interested. Yeah, so I decided to go ahead and put on my rain gear just in case. We'll talk after the rain stops. I'm not going to keep trying to clean off the lens and pointless. But hey, we're on the river. The water is murky as hell. What do we expect, right? Alright. Man, hook popped loose as soon as the net. Good thing I'm already wet. This leads us to my first bait tip. A little fluke, a Fluke Junior by Zoom. When the bite gets really, really tough, you know, they're lightweight. You're throwing it on a medium rod. It's not too heavy, and you can make multiple casts and not get tired. This is going to be like the third time I've tried to record. Battery died. Had to change the battery. I mean, trying to huddle around my jacket around the camera and change the battery without getting any internals wet, and with the constant rain. Don't get me wrong, it's been a great trip. I've had a really great time. It's been exciting. It's been I've caught several fish already, and I'm probably not 1,000 feet from the ramp. So I mean, hell, I've done well. So let's cover everything else before my camera gets too wet, and we'll keep fishing, because the further I get close to that bridge, the sound quality really goes down. All right, you good? All right. So let's cover what else for that summer grind. These baits that have proven later in the summer and well into August, because here in Northwest Georgia, August is our worst month. It becomes miserable if it hasn't already been a really hot summer so far. Oh, it just seems like Mother Nature just kicks it up a notch. You haven't suffered enough, you redheaded bastard. Oh, anyways, golly. The joys of fishing in the rain. Oh man. All right, so I covered the junior fluke, and that's primarily what I've caught. I've caught 3, 4, 5 fish so far. Nothing of any size, but every fish is a good fish. Every fish that makes it in the boat anyways. The mornings, again, I've got a video that I covered my baits for summer, and I haven't strayed much from that video. I still have a top water, and fuck you, tree. Still got my top water, my whopper plopper. Tree's pissing me off. It's already tried to take my rods a couple of times. Guess I ought to be more observant. You're moving baits, your top water baits in the morning, and then as the day really starts to heat up, you're going to really want to go finessey and finesse baits. So your finesse baits, you're going to be dragging finesse baits. I've got a wacky rig that I'm tossing back behind laydowns and rocks, and I've got it rigged weedless, and I mean like really well weedless. I've got a Ned rig that I'm tossing out in the middle of the river. I'm tossing in front of rocks and in deep little areas. Excuse me. Oh, I don't remember eating that. All right, and I'm tossing out into the middle of the river, and I'm just dragging it towards me so slowly. And occasionally I'll give it little hops as it gets hung up. I'll give it hops and get it out of brush and out of twigs and grass, what have you. And I've gotten a couple of bites on that, just little pecks. I'm pretty sure it's bait fish messing with it, but it's still getting some attention, which is great. I've got a rooster tail tied on I've gotten nothing to commit on that, just a couple of follow-ups, and then they get spooked off. So my last tip, in the mornings, swim baits, top waters, your whopper ploppers, your stick bait, not stick baits, but your pencil bait, your walk the dog kind of bait. Anyway, you know the baits I'm talking about. You're smart. You're smart. Fredo's smart. Oh, come on. Fredo? The Godfather? I'm smart. No. Go. All right. Stop right here If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, go watch The Godfather. Right now. If you haven't watched it yet, you are missing out on some serious life lessons. We're going to go to the mattresses. Man. Where was I going with this? Shit. All right. As the day heats up, and I'm talking, it's heating up by 7:30, 8 o'clock. You know, continue to occasionally cast that top water, but it's that finesse, especially that fluke. It's not going to wear you out. It's, you know, you're keeping it on light line, light tackle, and it's you can throw that fluke just about anywhere. And it's going to keep you from getting hung up. It's going to keep you from getting aggravated. And you're going to be able to ease down the river, have a good time, and you're going to catch some fish. I can't guarantee it, but the odds are pretty good. You don't catch fish, well, shoot. You know what they say. A bad day on the water is better than a good day at work. Unless you know, have a really, really nice job. My job's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. Anyways, enough about myself and enough about all this BS. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to get back on the water, do some more fishing, and then get out of here and go pick up my package. And enjoy this lovely weather. Oh man. Honestly, the rain was supposed to have moved on by now, but it hasn't. And I'm yammering now. I'm yammering. Anyways, I'm that guy with a fish. Oh, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, all this stuff down here. Like, subscribe. My channel's actually doing well. Well enough for me anyways. If you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Do it now. Do it. Do it now. Yeah. This is what you have to look forward to. Anyways, I'm that idiot. I'm that guy with a fish. Where are you at? Stupid tree. Oh. Yeah. Let's get back there. Today's video geese. I swear to God, they just know when I'm in the area and they will not shut up.